SpongeBob me bot, did you see the recent Halo Infinite update? If not, then I highly recommend giving it a read on Halo Waypoint. Or if you don't want to read because your brain has unfortunately become corrupted by the TikTok societal cancer of women posting their Aozolai, then you can just chill here and we'll do a main takeaway. But still, I'd recommend reading the update to get the full details.
Read, nigga! Read!
Anyway, my dudes, you know what this recent Halo update was? It was unexpectedly fire. The screenshots that were shown portray a game that is actually promising. Finally, the next Halo is starting to look like a Halo game. From the environmental design to the atmospheric aura, from the Forerunner structures to the way you as a player hold a sniper rifle in your hands, bruh. It looks amazing. It is striking those ambient notes and expressing adventurous Halo vibes. And that's saying a lot coming from someone yours truly, Aozolai, with love, who initially had a strong bitter aftertaste by that disappointing reveal trailer last July. However, this game, from what we're seeing so far with these updates, is beginning to look like a next-gen Halo game. And the best way I can describe this progression of graphics and designs with my degenerate meme-infused mind is by using Pinocchio. It's like the wooden puppet achieving his dream goal of becoming a real boy.
I'm a real boy!
Well, Halo Infinite is realizing its own goals. Better late than never. But yeah, this is the kind of standard we should demand from the franchise as a fan base. The bar should always be set high. And honestly, I'm finally glad to see that Halo quality meet that bar. Now obviously I'm gonna give credit where it's due, so I appreciate the fact that 343 is advancing the game in the right direction. Props to the studio for their effort and making incremental improvements. But the one thing I'll mention though is so far we've only witnessed improvements in graphical fidelity. And keep in mind, all the screenshots that we did see are on PC. So just because we're seeing better stuff, pay attention to the fine print, because there's a reason 343 isn't showing us the console build of Infinite. It probably still has a lot of issues. Now don't get me wrong, I don't want to see like a garbage build. People would definitely pick that apart and kind of trash it. Oh man, 343 didn't do this, 343 didn't do that. I'm just saying, let's be cautious. Now the studio does make note of that and say they are working to make sure the game will be a solid experience on consoles as well, but this is something that we should keep in mind. Remember, we don't want the same garbage that happened in Cyberpunk to happen for Halo Infinite on consoles. Remember, Halo Infinite is still launching on OG Xbox Ones and the Series X's. Now concerning PC and Xbox Series S and Series X, I'm not really worried about it. Those consoles are powerful enough to get the game running smoothly. Anyway, that's pretty much the main takeaway. Halo Infinite's improvement is looking great, but there's still work to be done. This update also talks about adventurous gameplay and how you can approach different combat scenarios with different options, how you can go to different parts of the Halo ring if you hijack a Banshee. It really stresses on Halo Infinite being an adventurous experience, which I'm all for. I think that's going to be awesome. Now, as concerning core gameplay and mechanics, pretty much what we're here for on this channel, we didn't get much new information except some things. So last month it was revealed that vehicles would be affected by damage differently, pretty much in ways that affects the way they perform and handle. So kind of like in Halo 5 or whatever, where you can blow off the wings of a ghost and it loses its stability and it can topple over if you go over some mounds. Well, they're bringing this concept to essentially all the vehicles. So to give an example of what they're doing in Halo Infinite, like even for a Warthog, apparently you can blow off the wheels of Warthogs, which is pretty interesting. And they talked about it last month in the previous update. So if you do a well-placed grenade, for example like a plasma grenade explosion, you can blow off one of the wheels of the Warthog and it will affect the way it handles and performs. And their intended goal with this is to reward better skilled driving and offer more dynamic vehicle gameplay. So that's concerning vehicles. And this month 343 revealed that in addition to the grapple shot, you can actually carry 3 more pieces of equipment on you. In my opinion, that's a pretty big deal. Think about that, 3 pieces of equipment at the same time. Pretty significant considering the max was always 1. Like in Halo 3, you could only carry a bubble shield or something else, or in Halo Reach 1 armor mod, etc. But now you can carry 3 gadgets. Bruh, no doubt this will change the way Halo will be played, but it will also depend on the depth that the gadgets themselves offer. So for example, we have the drop shield, and also what we've seen previously, the electronade, where it kind of electrocutes everything on the field. But my question is, will we also have mini grav lifts, teleporters, regens like in Halo 3, maybe some kind of flashbang or a smoke grenade? And I'm pretty sure 343 has some pretty cool equipment hidden so far, but they're just waiting to reveal it. And that's definitely something I'm looking forward to seeing when we get more gameplay. And along with that, I'm also interested to see how all this equipment that they're going to present in Halo Infinite is going to interact with itself in the battlefield. Hey man, I don't know, a lot of this stuff sounds interesting and I really want to see it in action, especially to find out the differences between PvE, so for campaign, and then PvP for multiplayer. There is going to be a lot of balancing involved and I just want to see it. Using the various interactive combos of 3 different pieces of equipment, the potential to alter combat scenarios, that is absolutely insane for what it does to gameplay. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. It was a solid update from 343 on the status of Halo Infinite's development, so I'm awaiting with anticipation and fascination for what they got in store next. I'm a dudes, thank you for watching, and as always, until next time.